Shalom. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Coming at y'all with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Brother Khan coming at you with these precepts, dealing with rap the news one more time. Because the brother is really in error not knowing the scriptures. Yahushua never said to worship him, and Yahushua always paid reverence to the Father. And he told his disciples and the Hebrews that was around him to keep the commandments. This is the book of Matthew chapter 19 verse 17, and it reads, "And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments." So he told them to keep the commandments, and he never paid reverence to anybody else but to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Why callest thou me good? There is none good but the Father. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments." So rap the news, you lied on me. You lied on the scriptures, man. You know? And then you got all these dudes following you, and then you're not even really sure in the things that you're saying. Because you clearly read the scriptures like I do, but you're not comprehending the scriptures, man. It's the book of John chapter 14, verse 13. And it reads, "And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do." So this is going back to Exodus chapter 23 and 20, man. Because Yahweh said that, beware of this angel, man. My name is in him. So Yahweh Shai, he says, "And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son." So he's still paying reference to the Most High Yahweh. He said that the Father will be glorified in the Son, man. Not of his own self. Like, what do you guys come at with these doctrines, man? This same doctrine that you pumping, it comes from the Old Testament only Israelites. And they copying the so-called, you know what I'm saying, Jewish people, because they don't believe in Yahushua, because Yahushua is coming back to condemn them when you read the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? Then you talk about we making Yahushua God. First of all, if you ever read Psalms 82 and 6, it said, "Ye are gods." Yahushua quoted David and said that ye are gods. So that means David was going off as well as Yahushua, according to your terms. No, but you need to understand that the word God just means title. That's all it means. The word God means title. Israel, he is the prince of the power. The word God just means power. Israel, he is the prince of the power. You see what I'm saying? So you need to pump your brakes, because you didn't have anybody's soul. You know what I'm saying? You didn't catch me by none of those, you know what I'm saying, jabs or anything, man. I dodged all of them through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So now Yahushua say, whatsoever ye shall ask in my name. That's going back to Exodus, man. Because you're going to find out that Yahweh and Yahushua has the same name, because they join heirs with each other. Yahweh's not getting off his throne to deal with no Israelite. You know what I'm saying? He sends men to do his will. You should know that by now. You got Noah, you got Moses, you got Abraham, you got David, you got Solomon. He's sending these men to carry out his will, because men have the authority on the earth, man. So Yahweh uses his men to do his will, man. He don't have to do anything. That's how powerful he is. Going back to Exodus chapter 23 verse 20, and it reads, "Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him." So this is why Yahushua said, "Whatsoever that ye ask in my name, that will I do for you," so that the Most High will be glorified in the Son, man. Because he understood the prophecy, man. And Yahushua is the angel, and I'm going to prove that. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 8, and it reads, "And I, John, saw these things and heard them. And when I had heard and seen, I fell down to worship before the foot of the angel. And by the way, the word angel just means messenger, which shewed me these things. Verse 9. Then saith he unto me, see thou do it not. So the angel, which is Yahushua, is telling him not even to worship him. You know what I'm saying? But worship the Most High. And I'm going to read. For I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren, the prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book, worship God. So the angel, Yahushua, is telling them to worship God. Verse 10. And he saith unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. I'm going to jump down. Verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with thee, to give every man according as his work shall be. Verse 13. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. So Yahushua is saying that he's the first and the last, man. So he was that angel in the book of Exodus, man. That messenger in the book of Exodus. You know what I'm saying? You clowns out there, you don't understand the scriptures. Verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs and scorners, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie, man. So, man, this is in Revelation, man. This is speaking about Yahushua as that angel, man. You know what I'm saying? And you guys saying that the New Testament is not real and stuff like that, dude, you gotta denounce the Apocrypha, because Yahushua is in the Apocrypha, man. So that means Esdras, he prophesied falsely about the Son of God. You know what I'm saying? That's what you telling me? Rap the news? You know what I'm saying? You guys are potential agents, man, and you've been found liars. All of you. All them dudes that's on your comment board, all of them is liars, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And then they're pumping. They putting their trust in you, and you don't even know the scriptures, man. You're not out here teaching it in the streets. You know? You're not out here doing the work. We out here in the streets, man, like the scriptures commanded us to be. You know? All you doing is sitting back making videos which you don't understand. All them scriptures that you was getting about Yahweh being the Savior alone, which is true, you know what I'm saying? We know that there's no salvation outside of the Most High. But you fail to realize that Yahweh is not finna get off his throne to do anything. He sent angels, man. We just read in Exodus that he sent the angel to keep them in the way. You think he finna come down off his throne once again to do the will of himself? No. Why you think we worshiping Yahweh anyway? Because he need men to carry out his will. You know? Yahweh don't need to do anything. This is the reason why we worship Yahweh. This is the reason why Yahushua was worshiping Yahweh. You know? It's to glorify him, because, you know what I'm saying, he is not finna get off his throne to do anything, because he's the king, man. So understand that. You need to understand these precepts. Then on the other video, you never did a rebuttal to the Hebrew, because I cut you up so bad that you just dealt with your original you know what I'm saying, your original logic, man, on Adam Abbott's video. You didn't even deal with the Hebrew. When I got the scriptures, Isaiah, in the book of Isaiah, when they talk about we was going to speak the language of Canaan, you never dealt with that. You never dealt with those points. So, man, I hope this video was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And with that, Shalom.